my fire, only true desire. Swear I'm not a liar, you should dance with me. I don't usually go out this late at night, to the place where the animals go. But baby, I'm here and I'm watching you move.
Good morning. It is a little after 6 a.m. and I am waiting for my minibus to get here because I am going on a little weekend getaway to Sarajevo in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
There's just one thing you should know. Girl, you are my fire, only true desire. Swear I'm not a liar, you should dance with me. You should get to know me, kick it with the harmonies. Let go of your worries, you should dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
So 6 hours into the drive and we're still not in Sarajevo. We're in a small mountain town called Kladaž, I think, if I'm saying that right. Stopped at a rest stop real quick. I just wanted to walk around. It is freezing. I did not realize it was going to be this cold, and hopefully it warms up in Sarajevo. We just drove through the mountains. It was so pretty. See all the colors changing. You see the little houses.
You are my fire, only true desire. Swear I'm not a liar, you should dance with me. I don't usually go out this late.
Okay, so after 9 hours in the car when it was supposed to be a 4, maybe 5 hour drive, I finally made it to Sarajevo, and I am gonna go explore this city before it starts raining.
I usually go out this late at night, to the place where the animals go. But baby, I'm here and I'm watching you move. There's just one thing you should know. Girl, you are my fire, only true desire. Swear I'm not a liar, you should dance with me. You should get to know me, kick it with the harmony.
So it got even colder. I am just walking the river right now, which I was surprised to find is like a reddish brown color. Not what I was expecting, but definitely interesting. The architecture here is wild. You can tell that there's been a lot of damage from war. There's been a lot of rebuilding. And then with the trees all changing colors for fall, really picturesque little city. I am loving all the bridges. I'm just gonna keep cruising right now. I just walked past City Hall. I walked over the Latin Bridge, and now I'm heading back towards downside of the river.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
Right behind me is the place where Gavrilo Principi assassinated Franz Ferdinand. Exactly right here on the spot in 1914, starting World War I. So behind me is the Sacred Hearts Cathedral, and it's the oldest cathedral in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Often it's recognized as the symbol of Sarajevo. So I just sat down on these steps in front of the Sacred Hearts Cathedral to eat a sandwich. Did not realize that I was being stared at. Oops. It's like totally judging me. Sorry, it was just a sandwich. So you'll see these red markers on the ground, and they're called Sarajevo Roses. And they represent something pretty sad. It's if 5 or more people died in this place during the siege. So you'll see them around the city from grenades and from snipers. The siege was a really bloody mess. A lot of people died. Close to 32,000 people were lost. And these roses are a reminder that we're walking where people passed away. And it's really sad, but at least they're roses. So this is Pigeon Square, where the pigeons are really friendly. Say hi. And yeah, we get fed all day, so they just hang out here.
Baby, I'm here and I'm watching you
So now I'm hiking up to the Yellow Fortress, which is supposed to have the best view of the city.
Girl, you are my fire, only true desire. Swear I'm not a liar, you should dance with me.
I don't have any food. I'm pretty sure these guys just followed me from Pigeon Square. I still don't have any food, but they don't seem to know that.
Kick it with the harmonies. Let go of your worries, you should dance with me.
So this is the Yellow Fortress, and it got that name because of the yellow stone used to construct it. It's one of the original fortifications from the old city Vratnik, which was Sarajevo before it was taken over by the Bosnian Herzegovinians. This little fortress now is just a very popular landmark, great place to have a vantage point of the entire city, and just a cool place to hang out. In 1697, the Yellow Fortress was taken, and that's when they realized it was way too small to protect their city. So they moved it to the hillside it's on now, and in its place they built the White Fortress. So this fortress was a lot bigger, a lot stronger. And since I love checking out abandoned stuff so much, my next stop is going to be the 1984 Olympic bobsled up in Unfortunately, during the siege, Serbia occupied the mountains. They used the mountains to place cannons up high so they could shoot down into the city. Because of that, majority of the bobsled and all the other Olympic artifacts were completely destroyed, except for this one stretch of bobsled that's still there. And now, Red Bull uses it once a year to do these crazy competitions where they skateboard down it, and it's really cool, and it's drawing a lot more attention in a positive way to Sarajevo, which I want to come back and check out this Red Bull event. It should be really awesome. I was dying to just sit on a skateboard and slide down this whole thing. Probably wouldn't be very safe, but it looks like so much fun. So just below the bobsled on the mountain is an abandoned hotel. I know, I love abandoned stuff. The hotel is called Hotel Trebovich, but they call it Cable Car Hotel or Cabin Car Hotel because there used to be a car, like a cable car, that would go up and down the mountain to bring you to the hotel. Now it's just left in ruin, but they're trying to rebuild it. So we through an abandoned hotel. It has been bombed out. There's really not much left of it, but it is one of the best views in the city. So now I'm headed across town. I'm gonna go near the airport because I'm going to check out the famous tunnels. During the siege of Sarajevo, the Serbian military cut off all access to the city. They couldn't get any food, they couldn't get any weapons, they couldn't get anything. They couldn't even get help from the UN because the UN was blocked outside. So they needed a way to access things. So they built a tunnel. And the easiest way to do that was build a tunnel from a small part of the town under the airport into the mountains. So I'm gonna go check out. So just a quick walk from town center is the Sarajevo Brewery. I'm gonna go into the bar and try a couple of different types of beer, and I'm really excited. It should be really good. I've been told it's some of the best beer in the area. So the rain has not let up. It's been raining the whole time I've been here in Sarajevo. I'm running to get some food really quick, and then we're gonna head to a really cool little bar called Goldfish. And my very last stop of the day, I had to try traditional Bosnian coffee. I've heard it's amazing. I'm heading to Miris Dunja, which is apparently the best coffee in town.